What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yes, indeed, this is exactly what I want. As a matter of fact, this is more than what I expected this to be. Joining the Panderverse, South Park knocks it out of the park. Matt and Trey, once again, they never failed to deliver, at least not to me. I know some people said, oh, no, they falling off, whatever. Nah, they ain't fell off, not a bit. These cats know exactly what they're doing. They're so in touch and in tune with everything that's dealing with this culture, and they know how to attack all of the right spots. They never disappoint. Some of their jokes don't land. No question at all about that. Some of the jokes don't land, but most of them land, and this thing is just absolutely hilarious. I loved watching this episode. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Check it out. I'm going to have some spoilers in this, so if you want to not be spoiled, stop watching this now, because I'm going to talk spoilers in a minute. Go watch it. You know, you can actually get a free trial, I believe, on Paramount Plus right now. Go check it out. Get out of here. Go watch that, and then come back and watch what I got to say about it, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. But man, this was just an absolute 1,000% annihilation, an absolute obliteration, complete destruction of woke Hollywood, everything that's wrong with Hollywood right now. They absolutely nail it, and they do it perfectly. You can see the score right here, 96% on Rotten Tomatoes for the audience score, and this should go up, in my opinion. I think this is a way too low score, but obviously there's going to be a couple of little haters in there that are going to be pissed off that they took down their favorites, you know, and just absolutely destroyed it. Here's the thing about the Panderverse, all right? Because it's not just about the race swapping and the gender swapping. You know, that's what we were looking at when this first dropped. Okay, this is going to be about the race swaps and the gender swaps. No. This is about the bad writing. This is about everything that's wrong in Hollywood. How everything has to look the same, feel the same, sound the same, but and meant to appeal to every audience, and it appeals to nobody. That's what they're talking about here. And the villain, the clear villain in all of this thing, in this entire episode. Yeah! This was perfect, man. For Star Wars fans like myself, holy smokes, man. I absolutely love this. 1,000%. And listen, this was one half of the villain. The other villain duo was the Cartman Kathleen Kennedy. Are you kidding me? They nailed this. They nailed it. Because look, they had this Kathleen, you know, setting it up as the villain, as the one that kind of got everything going. And then this one is the villain that made everything even worse. And absolutely, you know, voiced out the nonsense that comes out of woke Hollywood. Because this Kathleen Kennedy, every answer to everything was,
put another diverse woman in it, make it more fucking lame.
There you are, Miss Kennedy, the linguine and clam sauce.
Excuse me, I believe I asked you to put a chick in this and make her gay. Put a chick in it, make her gay.
Yes, the chef was a little confused what you meant by that.
It means put a chick in the linguine and make her fucking gay.
Maybe. Well, then maybe we should go a different route than we did with Indiana Jones.
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a chick in it and make her lame and gay. Put a diverse woman in it, make it lame.
But Mrs. Kennedy, Bambi's a baby deer.
Fuck baby deer, put a chick in it, make her gay.
I mean, come on, how perfect is that? Look, and I know all kind of people are pissed off or whatever, but you got to understand, this is exactly what we've been talking about for years. Not just me on my channel. I only had my channel out for a couple of years. All of these cats are all saying the exact same stuff, and they really absolutely nailed when it came to Kathleen Kennedy. Now, let me give you guys a quick recap. Once again, there's going to be some spoilers in this, so turn away if you don't want to hear the spoilers. So Cartman is having dreams that he and his friends are being race swapped and gender swapped into diverse women who do nothing but complain about the patriarchy. I absolutely love that. But he wakes up out of his dreams and nobody believes him. There's a secondary plot also dealing with Randy. Randy's trying to basically get his oven door to get repaired, and he can't find a repairman because they're all too busy. And I guess there's only really 2 or 3 repairmen in the entire town, you know, and they're all becoming billionaires because they're the only ones that know how to fix anything that's broken. So this concept actually overlaps with the whole concept of the Panderverse story. You have two different separate stories because the Panderverse is really about taking the cheap, easy way out instead of actually doing the hard work. And that's basically what's going on with Randy. Instead of actually learning how to fix stuff, oh, we're just going to call the handyman. We'll call the handyman and the handyman will take care of it. And, you know, there's actually a scene where he's talking to Siri and he's saying, hey, Siri, can you fix all of this crap for me? And Siri's like, I don't have any arms. You know, it was just too much, man. Like all of this stuff, it just lines up perfectly. So instead of doing actual hard work and learning, they're just calling a handyman to fix everything for them. And in the same fashion, Kathleen is using the Panderstone to make all of her content. Not doing the hard work, just going into like this Panderstone room and having this AI spit out all of this crap content. Then Cartman gets sucked into the universe he was dreaming about with all of the diverse women that were pretty much replacing everybody. I don't think there's a single solitary male in this universe at all. Meanwhile, the black female Cartman replaces him in his universe, and all this Cartman wants to do is play Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I just want to play a video game, and there's a scene where he puts all of this, you know, time and effort into setting up this computer, you know, fancy computer setup, and everybody's like, yeah, he got to be working on getting back to the multiverse or getting into the multiverse so he can get back to his universe. And he's like, man, I don't understand multi-dimensional theory. What y'all talking about, man? I'm just a kid or some shit like that. It was hilarious. But here's the thing. You'll hear a lot of people saying that, oh, they're just taking shots at both sides, because they do throw some points around making fun of the pandering, also making fun of people who throw shots at Kathleen, people who say, oh, you're just calling things woke for the sake of it. But the episode really digs at Kathleen Kennedy, at Disney, Bob Iger, making diverse projects for the sake of pandering to an audience in an attempt to fight bigotry. It speaks directly to that problem. All of these Hollywood virtue signalers, they just want to fight bigotry. But like Kathleen Kennedy says, you know, instead of doing any real work to fight bigotry, doing something unique, doing something creative, doing something interesting, she just turns to this Panderstone to make cheap rehashes and then throw a whole bunch of diversity on the screen that has no real purpose. And look, that's what we talk about every damn day, all right? That's what this whole channel, I got into this for that reason, because Hollywood is getting lazy. Hollywood is getting cheap. They don't want to make good content anymore. They're trying to virtue signal to everybody. And basically, that's what this show and that's what this particular episode of South Park really goes hard at. And like I said, it actually taps directly into that handyman side where you have a whole bunch of people that don't want to do the hard work. They just want to call somebody and make it easy. You know, push the easy button and make everything easy. Life is easy. Just go ahead and do this. And everybody's getting freaked out about AI because AI is going to take away jobs, just like AI is responsible. I guess the Panderverse again, or the Panderstone was an AI. So AI is going to take care of everything. Don't worry about it. But all AI is going to do is take away good content, good material, and just make everything cheap. Yeah, AI is a tool if used appropriately. And even Kathleen in this show said, yeah, I misused the Panderstone. It was a tool, but I misused the tool. It's so funny how this thing just digs directly at all of the topics that we talk about daily on this channel. How Disney has just become super woke and they don't care about actually making good content anymore. All they care about is pandering to their audiences. And I just thought it was perfect that Kathleen Kennedy was kind of the avatar for that in both sides. You know, not just this Kathleen Kennedy, the Eric Cartman Kathleen Kennedy, but the actual Kathleen Kennedy that claims, hey, I just want to make good content. I was really just trying to fight bigotry. I was just trying to do this, that, and the third, but I got carried away. Even like this good guy, Kathleen Kennedy, who was getting all the hate mail from Cartman. I'm telling you guys got to go and watch this. It is hilarious. But even this Kathleen Kennedy was wrong in everything that they're doing. And look, I'm one of the people that have said Kathleen Kennedy, the real Kathleen Kennedy, not these cartoon characters. Kathleen might be the nicest person in the whole damn world. I have no idea. I've never met the woman. But her mindset and what she's doing is off base. So it's not about her as a person. It's about the way she's doing her job and the way that she's handling Lucasfilm and the way she's handling Star Wars. And so even South Park kind of recognizes, okay, maybe she's trying to do some good or whatever for the world. I don't know. Again, I don't know this woman. It seems like she's just full of agenda to me, but if you give her the benefit of that doubt, she's still wrong. Dead wrong about how she's handling everything in Hollywood. So no matter which way you want to look at it, whether you want to get on her good side and say, well, maybe she's not so bad, she's trying, or whether she's just super woke and she's just a feminist pushing feminist ideology and she just wants everything to be, just put a chick in it and make her gay. Even if you want, whichever side you want to go with it, at the end of the day, it's trash, it's crap, and it needs to stop. And that's basically what South Park is talking about. Man, bravo, fellas. You guys nailed this thing. You guys absolutely did the job. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Go see it right now. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed, not in the least. You are absolutely going to love this episode of South Park. Anyway, folks, what did y'all think about it? If you have seen it, do you think Matt and Trey did the job? I personally do. I know that there are going to be some naysayers that say they didn't do it. They're not as good as they used to be. Look, I think they nailed it. I think that they got it 100% on the nose. But you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.